Hello, everyone. It is Desiree Dent here with Dejanay Events in Chicago. I am a wedding and event planner, and I am also your MC for the Wow World of Weddings 2025 annual conference in sunny New Orleans, Louisiana. I am so very excited about this location, and I am truly excited for the opportunity to interview the most amazing speakers. When I tell you, we have some stellar powerhouse speakers that are going to be gracing the stage at the Association of Bridal Consultants annual conference in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I am super excited to welcome Mayuri Parikh. Hello.
It is, all right. Oh, that's amazing. I can't wait for the event. It's going to be exciting. 3 days.
Yes. I am ready to go to New Orleans because trust me, if you're in Chicago in November, you don't want to be there. You want to go somewhere warm and sunny.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Us too in New York. It's not as bad as Chicago, but same here.
Right, but it's still cold. So, yes,
Yeah.
so super
Yeah.
excited about annual conference. So, Mayuri, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh gosh. So I'm an entrepreneur at heart. No matter what I do, it's just that's at the end of the day, that's what ends up happening on professional side. On personal side, I have beautiful, now they're much older, but three children. Yeah, they're much older. I should not be calling them children. But at a heart, that's where they are. Um, I reside in New York. I am a florist and a wedding planner, and I did this for like 13 years, about 80 to 100 weddings, small, big, overall. And then, just before doing that, I stayed home with my kids to take care of them, raise them. I was the most glorified chauffeur that was out there running the kids to all the classes. And then prior to that, I had a floral shop, a retail flower shop in Eastchester, New York. I'm a graduate of New York Botanical Garden, floral design, and I'm a former accountant. I like to call myself former accountant because I want nothing to do with it. But at the end of the day, I can't get the numbers out of me because it's a universal language, and if you understand that, it's beautiful, especially when you are a business owner. And when I came to this country, and that's another reason why I can't get the numbers out of, just it's just kind of part of me, is because when I came to this country, I was 16 and a half, did not speak English. And of course, I got through high school. And then when I got to Rutgers, and I wanted to major in botany. I was so excited. I took the class and I just sat there with my jaw dropped, and I was like literally going to cry because I'm like, how am I going to pronounce these Latin words when I'm struggling with English, right?
Mhm, mhm.
So I couldn't pursue that. And then I'm like, what will be the easiest thing to do? Because, my parents didn't have a lot of money, wanted to make the most of it. So the easiest thing to major was business, accounting, numbers. It's universal. Anybody can understand it.
Yes.
Calculations, formulas, you understand that. So that's how I ended up being a former accountant. But numbers have always stayed with me. And I've always kind of, applied that knowledge into my business, just running number. And I've always been more like focused on first profitability and then doing everything else in business. So in general, like professionally, that's who I am. And I love hobbies. I have so many of them. I can't stop. You too, right?
Yes.
So we're creative at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I love to do. I love to stroll my gardens and stained glass and pressing flowers and watching birds.
Oh,
And that's what I do. That's who I am.
I love it. You have such a beautiful personality. I cannot wait to meet you and sit in your session. So, speaking about your breakout session, please share a little bit about that with me.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about, software, CRM, how the online platform can actually make the entrepreneurs, whether you're a florist, wedding planner, designer. I mean, of course, anybody can use it, but we really focus on florists and wedding planners because they do cross, a lot of the services. Sometimes florist does both services. So we wanted to make sure that, we address that business owner like florists and wedding planners have a place which is centralized without needing four different softwares. If you take one software and you have a Trello or this or that, you're missing a lot of pieces, and that's not the most productive way of running a business. So we're going to be talking about all different aspects of CRM software, how it can help you, how you can benefit. Either you're choosing to say, hey, I'm going to use the CRM, the automation part, and take my time back. And I would love to, attend my kid's soccer game or a ballet, or I want to have lunch with my elderly parents on every Friday. Whatever that is, that's your thing. Now, if you say, you know what, I need to make money, I need to put the kids through college, and they're so brilliant, they're going to go to Ivy League school. Kudos to you, because I mean, I did that. So I'm saying that. And then if that's your goal, then what this system allows you to do is hire a freelancer, part-time, help, which without really sharing your financial information, putting everybody on one platform and delegating it, everything that's in your brain. Now you have a place to put everything, and the reports produce automatically. Then you don't have to be micromanaging your team on a Friday and Saturday. You don't even have to go to the events. And I'm a living proof of that, right? So if you want to scale, and instead of designing and doing those things, now you can go, have a lunch with a photographer, or just swing by the venue and say, hey, we're going to be coming by tomorrow. Just want to stop by, say hello, just make sure everything is good. Or you can start taking consultations on a Friday and Saturday when a lot of the entrepreneurs are actually on site on Saturday. They can't meet with the bride. You have a one leg up when you have system in place. So there are a lot of things you can do with the system besides, getting your payment, proposal, contract, team communication, lots and lots of things. So
Oh my gosh, True Client Pro sounds amazing.
thank you.
I so look forward to learning more about it. With that said, could you share a takeaway with me that all of the audience who is watching this will get a better understanding of why they need to be in your breakout session?
Okay. Truthful takeaway. Before True Client Pro, like I said, I'm a florist and a wedding planner. And I had all the systems in place, all the reporting, everything that's really on the software, but I didn't have a software. I ran it through what I call as numbers because I'm a Mac user. So I don't do Excel. I'm a Mac girl. I always say I'm advertising for Apple for absolutely no reason.
Me too.
But they're great for small business owners, because there are no bugs and whatever. Anyways, I had all kinds of reporting and formulas and systems in places there. Now, when I had to step away from my business to take care of my child, and I really needed to be there for my family while I'm supporting my team members and not dropping balls on my clients, it really allowed my business to flourish, my bills to continue to pay, and I didn't take a hit on my business. I've chosen to close down my business this year. I've finally made a decision, but I think the automation really helps you do whatever it is that your dream is. Like I said, whether it's personal or professional, it will help you achieve it. And the one big thing you will achieve is productivity and profitability. So that's going to be your big, big takeaway.
I love it. The two P's, productivity and profitability. You heard
Yeah.
it right here from Mayuri. Well, thank you so very much for speaking with me. For those that are on the fence about coming to annual conference in New Orleans, Louisiana in November, you need to be there. We have some amazing speakers. You have just heard from one right now. And when I tell you annual conference, Wow World of Weddings 2025 is going to be amazing. Thank you once again, Mayuri, for speaking with me.
Oh, thank you for having me. And yes, it's going to be an amazing event. You don't want to miss it.
For sure.